and it's gonna be like your own spa facial at your home. Now, moving on to the Cult product that I actually use. I was gonna Instagram a photograph this morning, but when we did one brow and the other one was, and I was like, I can't even put that on air. My other brow was so bad and like holy and missing hairs. I looked like, it was like all scraggly. The power of a brow, you know, every expert talks about it. It gives you that visible lift. It frames your eyes. It makes you look wide awake.
That's the thing.
You have to do it. Grace gave us a pencil that, depending on how hard you push, it's gonna give you that adequate, perfect color. It's more taupe, so it's always gonna look natural and authentic, not red or black. And then on the other side, you have the highlighter. Everybody tells us you gotta highlight that brow bone to give you that instant eye lift in your makeup.
Absolutely.
You did it all in one dual-sided pencil.
I did it in a pencil because you get so many kits. Who has time to do a kit? I'm just like, no, I need to be able to do my brows in an instant and get on with my life. So this pencil is so quick and easy.
Right.
And because it's got that blue undertone, it is about perfectly natural brows.
So it looks...
not super defined catwalk brows. We don't want that as we age. We want to look like we've got beautiful natural brows. And it's all about the color. This color is so unique. And we have makeup artists now use this all the time. They say it's the best brow pencil
because it looks natural.
They use, and it has the highlight. We all know if you add definition, you need to lift. So put it in one pencil. Quick, easy, anyone can do it at home, and makes a difference.
Now, let's head over there because we're gonna do this before and after live here. As you look at this, it looks like a real brow. It doesn't look like it's drawn on with a marker. You know, it looks natural. Please keep in mind that Grace has actually worked with the Look Good, Feel Better Foundation that benefits people fighting cancer. So this brow pencil was created for people that have actually lost all their brow hair as well. So it had to be authentic. It had to look real. So I'd love to share with you that $1 per product sold, $1 will be donated for each product sold to the Look Good, Feel Better Foundation. You've got these wonderful benefits on this brow pencil because it looks real, it glides on, depending on how hard you push, it becomes this universal color. And Grace, you made it easy, one pencil.
One pencil. You know, I don't want these kits and brushes and powders, but what I love on Cheryl, she has no hair. If you look at her before shot from this morning, you can see from here, she has no hair. So we've just very, very lightly just created a brow, but it looks completely natural.
It does.
It just looks like she's got natural hair, light strokes that mimics the color of hair, and that's all down to the color. It's because it's taupe, it's got a blue undertone.
Now, when you do the highlighter, this is the magic too. Everybody talks about giving that little brow lift with your makeup. That's how you do it, with the highlighter underneath that brow or on that brow bone. You're gonna get the most real looking brows, the most defined looking brows. It is super easy to use. This pencil is normally $28 and it is one of Grace's fans' cult favorite. It's now $19.95 for HSN customers because it is on our birthday price. Of course, you get flex pay, which means you bring this home for $4 and change on a credit card. And you know, brows are so important. They frame your eyes. They make you look completely lifted. But they gotta look real. They gotta look real
because we are real, and it's gotta look real.
You can't have a brow situation going on like so many of us do, right? This is the way you achieve that perfect natural looking brow. 509520 is your item number. Grace, you're the only one doing something like this, a collection for women that are aging when it comes to makeup at HSN. It's very exciting
for women as they age. But what about makeup?
That's it.
That's what we want.
Genius.